What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. You don't like it, you can have that seat up. So more and more reports are coming out that the Nintendo Switch 2 will be delayed until next year. Presumably next March. And some reports are now saying next March at the earliest. And a lot of people are freaking out because it's a lot later than they expected. And here's the thing, though. Nintendo console launches and delays seem to go hand in hand, just like Zelda games and delays. So you're probably asking yourself, well, if that's the case, why did you think that the system would come out this year? Well, that's easy. It's because I thought the system had already been delayed. I thought that a September or November launch for the Switch 2 was already the delay. I thought for sure about a year or so ago that this system was going to be coming out pretty much this next month, March of 2024. So when it was apparent that that wasn't going to happen, once we passed November and December, I was like, oh, okay. So maybe they had an internal delay. Now it's going to come out around September. But looks like maybe that wasn't the plan. And maybe they planned to launch late 2024 all along. And this is their first delay. But like I said, it's to be expected with these Nintendo consoles because they always get delayed. So I was checking out this video that I did, 8 years ago now, back in 2015, where I was telling everyone that the NX or the Nintendo Switch was absolutely not going to come out in 2016. While there was all these rumors and everybody was convinced that it was definitely coming out that year. So how did I know that it wasn't going to come out that year? It's because Nintendo systems always get delayed. So there seem to be quite a few people out there on the internet that are completely convinced that the NX will launch next year. Now, I'm not talking about the handheld variant or whatever we've been speculating on. I'm talking about the actual Nintendo's next home console. They are convinced that this system will launch by the end of 2016. No. That's not going to happen. There's a very slim chance it could happen, but let's be honest with ourselves. That's not going to happen. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. And let me ask you guys a very important question. When has Nintendo ever released a home console the same exact year that it was officially unveiled? Oh, that's right. Never. That has never happened. And the funny part is, even if they plan to release it next year, we're going by past history, there's a big chance it would get delayed anyway. The N64 was originally supposed to come out in 1995. In the United States, came out in 1996. The GameCube was originally supposed to be the first. Nintendo even stated this. They were going to be the first next generation console to the market with the GameCube. The GameCube was supposed to come out in 2000. Didn't come out till 2001. It came out last, or actually the original Xbox and the GameCube, I think they came out about 2 days apart, 2 or 3 days apart. So no. With the Wii U, We had rumors from Sega sources that said that the Wii U was supposed to launch around the spring or summer of 2012. Did that happen? No. And curiously enough, we also have a similar rumor about the NX, how it's going to launch in the spring of 2016. No, it's not. Now, if you guys been paying attention to what's been going on with the NX developments and stuff like that, you would know that fairly recently, as in the very end of last year, Nintendo was still looking for a senior graphics senior graphics engineer for the next system. Meaning, the system, the graphics chip either wasn't even in development yet, because the person, according to the job listing, was supposed to oversee the whole thing, or it was very early in development. So you mean to tell me that you honestly believe that they're going to make this GPU in a year? No. Even the Wii U's GPU started its initial development in the year 2008, early 2009. System didn't launch till 2012. But you guys think that they're just going to throw a GPU together and have it, that and the system ready in about a year's time? Come on now. Use your brains for a second. It's not going to happen. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, well, I mean, what? Those are all 2016 Wii U games, Trey. What's if the NX doesn't come out to the end of 2017? What games is Nintendo going to release for Wii U in 2017 to hold us over? Well, that's just it. Pretty much nothing. If we're going by past Nintendo history, pretty much nothing. There was hardly any big releases aside from the Operation Rainfall games that we had to beg to come over, released for the last year of the Wii. Same thing with the GameCube, and similar thing with the N64. That year before a new Nintendo console comes out is usually a freaking desert.